Hello everyone, welcome. We are live. We're back here in Forza Motorsport. This time with the GR86. We are testing the engine stock, some builds with the engine stock, so let's see what we not good. We'll see what we can do with this boy. This has a 4-cylinder engine, so I'm interested to see if we'll have an easy time on Touge Mikado, or if this car will need, I don't know, maybe 6 cylinders or even 8. So let's see. Prepping some cars for the tendons. Know it? The car's looking good. I mean, I was not expecting that it would climb those corners that easy. Usually, as this is a sport car, the suspension is really tight, so this usually creates an effect called snap oversteer. And on every game I play this car, I feel a lot this snap oversteer. But recently I learned how to address that, so already applied some fixes to this car, and it's looking really good. Webcam is not correct. We can drift at third gear here, but as we want a lot of angle, we are using fourth gear. Actually, I feel like some tweaks here will help our car, so let's see what's up. Maybe 2.2 here, 5.2. Okay. This part looks fine. Maybe tweaking the gear acceleration, the radio, it would improve the fourth gear sensation. But let's keep this part to the end. If we can connect both corners with easy, I think we're doing good. So this time here we were not able to do it. Let's try now. So okay, connected. Here I would need a really maybe it wasn't a skill issue. It's too easy to say that it is about the car settings. I think my fourth gear is too long. Let's see. Okay, we are having a hard time to climb this. Despite we are good connecting, I think we have power and settings to do that. But the long part, I really felt like something was off. Bad line, but good drift. Okay, this car is working here better than I expected. I think the issue is just the fourth gear until now. Just making notes so we can adjust later. Garage. Getting the courage to try to fix the line, the drift line, but man, the car is already feeling really good. Maybe we won't need to tweak very much the settings, at least for low speed drift. Even the grip, I thought we had too little, not enough grip. You're looking good, to be honest. Okay, I gotta say I was not expecting being able to connect corners like that. So this car, the handling feels very well set, to be honest. I can barely see a thing, actually, but okay, I was expecting to hit more walls, so for now you're doing good. I would say this is the most expected part for me to make some mistake. On that river fall, not sure why. I always do something wrong there. That was a mistake. Too much throttle. I didn't check the minimap. I need to check in the replay what happened, to be honest. I was not checking actually the track, and as this is a road, this has some areas that increase the number of lanes. So, and it suddenly gets reduced. So I was not paying enough attention on that. Okay, maybe a second that have I thought I would be able to add a lot of angle with second gear. This gear's pretty long. Maybe this is a miscue too. Okay. Every time I add too much power in this downhill, I would say it is a surprise, but actually now it's not a surprise anymore. I always hit the wall. Yo, I'll miss the lights. I'm glad to be able to connect those corners with the BRZ. Oh, actually GR86. I always felt this car drivetrain was not made for me. I always saw people drifting this car on Formula Drift and other events, and felt like, man, I'm so bad. I can't even drift this car in a game, you know, like on Horizon 5. I could drift the car in a controller because it has a lot of assistance, but on the wheel the sensation was not good. But now, so glad. Ooh. See, even this, usually I hit that wall, I mean, really hard. Feeling good. Okay, let's see what tweaks we can do without going to the menu. First, I will decrease a little bit fourth gear. Also fifth. I would like more grip, but I'm not sure if I will be able to drift at 4th gear. Okay, I would easily increase my car height. This help. Okay, let's see if we can connect corners easily now, and if we can increase our grip for big entries, so we don't hit walls that easily. Oh, this fourth gear got really better. Oh, the improvement, it's notable. Dude, I have no words. It was never that easy to do that here, even at 5th gear. What's happening? This thing got really good. Dude. I'm totally surprised. Feeling like Horizon 5 now. Just kidding. But it feels good. Gotta say, drifting in this game feels really good. It's challenging, but when you make it work, it's really rewarding. Gotta say. This is feeling really good. I'm also really impressed with this engine performance. I'm running 52 kilograms of torque with 1,000 kilograms of weight. Finally something went off. This car is really impressive. Gotta say, usually it's really hard to climb this mountain. Even drifting on the tunnel was never that easy. Oh, me and my big mouth. Sweet. Okay, this clutch kick was bad. Shouldn't be there. Okay, this time it was a skill issue for sure. I really don't like drifting this part, but the last attempt I did. But I don't like to follow other people's paths. They are doing some weird high speed path, not getting the edges. Really like trying getting the edges. Downhill feels really good on this game. God bless the devs on Forza Motorsport. Physics feels really good. Actually, really good. It's not enough for this physics. It's really impressive. It's the best on Xbox at least for drifting. Actually, maybe Assetto Corsa has a superior physics, but it does not have controller support for Xbox players. And I believe you cannot tune cars, and if you have drift cars, I believe you have very limited. Okay, can we connect that corner? That is impressive. Looks like someone's coming. Ooh, my bad. Spoil graph. Yo, turned in time, bro? What do you think about that? Looks like he's not interested. expected catch, to be honest. I stated, this car is a beast, bro, if well set. If you can get rid of this snap oversteer, bro. Not only, but also the front wheels convergence. I believe that's the word. Yo. Let me get some water. Yo, that Firebird. And that dude knows some stuff. Actually, I'm feeling comfortable to unlock the aggressive drift on this car, and this gotta say, it's an awesome experience. The physics here really rewards the hard work. Maybe to connect both corners I needed more speed to do the entry and keep the inertia for longer. Like here, for example, then I need to transition and connect like in one drift, like that. Too early? Okay. Oh, we need to change tire. Looking good. Woo. Gotta say, this has been really fun. So I'm thinking what I would improve here. Let's see again. I think we solved our issue with 4th gear and with 5th gear. But the only time to use is on this large part of the track. So here it's the climb, because you can go reverse. So I'll try to keep the longer line and see if we can do. Okay, so it looks like people were doing this in one big drift. Man, that's so interesting because the car can drift in fourth gear, but as this part of the mountain is really inclined, the gravity here drastically impacts how the car behaves in the same gear. So I can't proper drift there in fifth gear. Definitely more power will help climbing and keeping more angle with stability. Okay, this was my bad. Okay, this time was not like in the last lap. Last lap was easier. I did it with ease. Okay, fourth gear, this part's better. Looks like. downhill part is going sick. That's why I was mentioning that maybe I need more grip. It's because when I do this type of entry, it's really hard to brake on point. It's really hard. So maybe we need to increase a little bit on the grip. That was a little bit harder than I expected. To be honest, this was an impressive run. Even this part is really hard to, at least for me. I did a little tap on the left foot brake in the wrong time, changed the car direction straight to the wall. Always the same history. So about the third gear here, at least on this part, maybe was totally about an skill issue. You can totally do that with second gear. Okay, not the 360 I expected. Okay guys, looks like this, I'll end this session here. Hope you enjoyed. This was a really fun one for me. Got really surprised with this. Oh, again, really hard to recover when we accelerate too much. Not much grip on this baby. So I had a lot of fun with this car today. I feel like when you set the... Man, this is going really bad now. But in my opinion, when you finish setting the drift tuning and adding horsepower and grip, you always face the snap oversteer issue. So being able to address that was really good, and actually it was perfect. I always saw people using this car in the competitive scene. Never understood why I was not even able to use it on Horizon 5, for example. So awesome experiment, guys. Awesome experiment. That's it. I hope you enjoyed. Have a good night.